Okay, a very good morning here on the 9th of April 2019. Rishi Patel, co-founder, Master of the Markets, Elite Traders Conference, Traders Open Day. And a very warm welcome into a live trade that we're still running here on this Euro US dollar. I made an update video about this last week, and we're still holding this trade into this week. I just want to walk you through what's happened and what the game plan really is for today, and what we're looking to achieve from this. So, those of you following the live trading room here in the Live Trade Mentorship Advanced, Vedanta Elite forums will know and be aware that we are running this trade at the moment on money bars. So we bought the market actually here on the close of this bar just here. I'm using this brokerage, which is Easy Forex, for my analysis, and I'll show you the actual trade running, which is actually on Think Markets, which is our broker of choice just here. There it is. You can see the trade running just there. So we bought on the close of that bar. You can see the dashed green line just there. Up currently £3,045 in floating profit at the moment. And looking for total upside of around about 5%, which is £5,053 on this particular trading account. I don't know if we'll achieve this target by the time we close this trade out, and that's what I want to walk you all through today. So at the moment, if you look, if you reference my previous update video on the Euro US dollar, you'll see that we actually had a look at this 2.25 PSWB level. The exit for the system target was yesterday. Remember the difference between the system and the cash, okay? So remember the difference between system and cash. The system is, of course, basically where the trading strategy's rules prevail. So whatever the trading strategy says to do is exactly what you do just there. And in an ideal world, your system will match your cash exactly. That would be a perfect trader that's executing everything exactly according to what the system says to do. The cash, on the other hand, is your own personal trading. And so on this particular trade, we've executed a small element of discretion, just because this is there's several reasons for that actually on the Eurodollar. If you go back and look at my previous video, I'll have discussed all of them. But the main one is that this is a variation 5 setup, which basically is a trend-based setup, which allows us for a trend continuation. And as a result, we actually took a cash-in trade live on the close of this last night as well, as a result. So that said, the money bars trade has been running since the close of this, so we've had that open. We sat through this accumulation period here where the market did look as though it was moving against us, but just yesterday there you can see the system did hit its target at 2.25 PSWB. The system is out of the trade. We have held on cash from a discretionary basis. I'm holding for 3ATR10. And that is the target that we are exercising just here, because we know that 55% of all market phases do get to 3ATR10. Having said that, one thing that I am observing as well is that we now are getting 2 consecutive higher closes, which will mean that I will be looking to exit this particular trade if this stays this way later this evening. So if we have 2 consecutive higher closes, we'll look to exit the trade on the close at market, just there on that Euro US dollar. So we will look to hold for the rest of the day, and we'll assess this once again at midnight UTC, which is currently 1 AM UK time. I'll look to close this trade out at that point in time if it remains as a buyer bar, as we have 2 consecutive higher closes. So just applying the gold bars rules into the money bar strategy here, the discretion that we're using, and that will take us out of the trade for a better profit than what the system achieved, which is actually here. It will take us out for probably around about an extra % profit, which is a quite healthy profit to make on top of the system. It will push our cash curve above the system curve in the live trading room at this time. So let's observe to see exactly what happens with that one later on today. But that's the current game plan at the moment. So we are holding, so point number 1, we are holding for the 3ATR10. Point number 2, if we have 2 consecutive higher closes, which we do look like we are going to have today, then we will exit the market on the close, okay? So wherever that is, and I imagine that will be around about £3,000 of floating upside just there, you can see that. And that will take us out for a new equity high on the Money Bars account as well, which will be a good place to be for us going into future trading opportunities. So that's pretty much it in terms of my update here on this Euro US dollar. The elite team I'm aware are holding currently a trade short on the dollar yen at this time. They are holding a trade short on the dollar yen, which they shorted on the close of the bar yesterday. So they are up around about 1% in open profit, and they will be looking to break even soon, I imagine, on that. Let's kind of keep us updated. We'll keep you updated with any changes that are made to these actual trade strategies and the ideas. But that is the Money Bars trade that we are running, and just as an example, we don't do this very often, where we actually override the system. But in this particular case, we chose to just choose an element of discretion. So it still may work against us because of where our current stop loss is. If this were to reverse right now and go towards our stop loss, we would be out at a worse price than what the system is offering. Which means that, in a nutshell, the system will have beaten us on that particular trade. So let's see what happens. We'll know more towards the later part of the evening today. So that's pretty much it from me. Until the next time, stay disciplined, follow your trading plan, and keep trading like a master. Bye for now.